While most people are going to sleep, Doreen McCarty is going to work. Doreen is a nurse who works the night shift in the recovery room at New York's Sloan Kettering Memorial Hospital. A divorced single mother, Doreen has been working the graveyard shift for the past 10 years.
I find that by being available during the day, I can adjust my time without any limits from my job. There is much less activity at home at night, and so that I feel more available and more mothery if I can be home all day, even if it means interrupting sleep sometime.
Sally, let me help you?
Sally Eyring, a directory assistance operator, also works the night shift. Although her hours are from 4 p.m. till midnight, like Doreen McCarty, she too feels that working at night affords her important time with her children during the day.
Well, I had my first daughter, and I missed too much of her growing up. Before I knew it, you know, she was 5 and then she was 8. And I figured when I had the second one, I wanted to stay home and enjoy her a little bit more.
After a few hours of sleep, Sally's up at 7 a.m. with the girls. She does the housework, the shopping, and spends time with her daughters, all before leaving for work. It's a rough schedule, and one that Sally admits has its pros and cons.
Well, the good part is being with the kids and seeing, you know, the way they change, the way they grow, and trying to help them structure, you know, their life. And saving money, not having to pay the nursery schools and all that, and the babysitters, because they're quite expensive, you know, for 2 kids. The cons is not being a family.
Sally and her husband barely see each other during the week. When he comes home, she's off to work. It's tough on the kids, and it also puts a strain on their marriage.
Hi, hon.
Hello. How's your day?
Good.
We can grab two days together. You know, that's a lot. So we have a lot of notepads, and we never think of something, we have to write it down. So it's difficult at times. So we both have the same goals, so that's what we just have to work for.
I feel more aware of the children. I think I know them better than the average father knows their own children, because I'm like the second mother to them when Sally goes to work. And I think they feel the same way.
Well, you just have to stick together and work at it. I mean, it can split you, you know, if you let it, because you're really a day house and a night house, and there's no, you know, togetherness. But as long as you work at it and make it together, then it'll work. Just have to sacrifice for a while.
Like Sally Eyring, Doreen McCarty believes that working the night shift is what's necessary at this point in time for her and for her son. She says she does it not because she has to, but rather because she wants to, and she believes the advantages far outweigh the disadvantages.
My son is 10 and he's in school, and there are a lot of activities associated with that. A year or so ago, he was in the baseball team. Most of these games were right after school. Being a single mother, there's only one person around that he would most like to have at these games, myself, so I was able to attend all of these things.
As a single parent, finding someone to watch Colin from 10 at night till 10 in the morning might have been a huge problem, but Doreen is lucky. Her parents, who live nearby, take care of him while she's at work and send him off to school in the morning.
I always count my blessings because child care is very expensive. It's a big consideration. It's a big worry for many working mothers. I realize that, and because I am so aware of other people's circumstances, some people that work with me, that, you know, I really am very, very lucky.
But Doreen readily admits there are times when she knows her son would much rather be sleeping in his own bed and would much rather she stay home at night.
Colin has to make some sacrifices, and it's asking a lot, and can just try and do the best for Colin, and, you know, hope that when he grows up he'll, you know, try and remember and understand that I did things this way because I felt it was better for both he and I.
Leaving for work at the end of the day may seem odd to some, but Doreen's found she needs less sleep and is happy not to have to fight rush hour traffic. Although many people view this lifestyle as undesirable, Doreen and others like her find the night shift is a positive solution for busy working mothers.